In the year 2047, humanity stands on the brink of its most ambitious space mission yet. The International Space Agency, ISA, has spent the last decade preparing for the first manned mission to Saturn, a journey that will take the crew of the starship Cassini-2 deeper into our solar system than any human has ever ventured before. The Cassini-2, a marvel of human engineering, stretches nearly a kilometer in length. Its sleek, silvery hull houses state-of-the-art laboratories, hydroponics bays, and living quarters for its crew of 12 elite astronauts. The ship's revolutionary plasma drive promises to cut the journey time to Saturn from years to mere months. As the launch date approaches, excitement builds worldwide. News channels run constant coverage of the mission preparations, and social media buzzes with speculation about what the crew might discover. But amidst the fervor, no one notices the young woman who slips past security and onto the ship just hours before launch. Meet Arya Chen, a brilliant but disillusioned astrophysics student with a dangerous secret. Diagnosed with a rare terminal illness, Arya has nothing left to lose. Her plan? To stow away on humanity's greatest adventure and die among the stars rather than in a sterile hospital room. The launch goes off without a hitch, and it's not until the Cassini-2 is beyond the point of no return that Arya is discovered. Captain Elena Rodriguez is furious, but with no way to turn back, she has no choice but to integrate Arya into the crew. As the journey progresses, Arya's extensive knowledge of astrophysics proves invaluable. She forms an unlikely friendship with Dr. Yuki Tanaka, the mission's lead scientist, and together they make groundbreaking discoveries about the nature of space-time. Months pass, and the ringed giant looms ever larger in the ship's viewports. But as they approach Saturn, strange phenomena begin to plague the mission. Equipment malfunctions, inexplicable energy readings spike, and crew members report bizarre dreams and hallucinations. Dr. Tanaka theorizes that the ship is passing through previously unknown space-time distortions caused by Saturn's intense gravitational field. Captain Rodriguez pushes on, determined to complete the mission, but tension aboard the ship rises with each passing day. Finally, the Cassini-2 achieves orbit around Saturn. The crew watches in awe as the magnificent rings fill their view, a breathtaking vista of ice, rock, and cosmic dust. But their wonder quickly turns to terror as the ship is caught in an unexpected gravitational eddy, pulling them inexorably towards the rings. With alarms blaring and the ship shuddering violently, Arya has a flash of insight. She realizes that the strange energy readings they've been detecting are not just distortions in space-time, but gateways to another dimension. In a desperate gamble, she convinces Captain Rodriguez to steer the ship directly into one of these anomalies. In a heart-stopping moment, the Cassini-2 plunges into the rings of Saturn. There's a blinding flash of light, a sensation of impossible speed, and then silence. As the crew's vision clears, they find themselves in a place that defies comprehension. They're still among Saturn's rings, but not as they've ever been seen before. The particles of ice and rock have coalesced into vast floating islands. Structures that seem to be made of crystallized light dot the landscape, and in the distance, they see something that takes their breath away, a colossal, ring-shaped construct that dwarfs even Saturn itself. As they cautiously explore this strange new world, they encounter its inhabitants, beings of pure energy that communicate through patterns of light and gravitational waves. These entities, which the crew dubs the Cronians after Kronos, the Greek name for Saturn, reveal a stunning truth. The rings of Saturn are not just a natural phenomenon, but a gateway to a higher dimension. The Cronians are the guardians of this gateway, and they've been watching humanity's progress for millennia, waiting for the day when we would be ready to join them among the stars. Arya, whose illness was cured during the dimensional transition, realizes that her stowaway journey was no accident. The Cronians had subtly influenced events to ensure she would be aboard the Cassini-2, recognizing in her the potential to bridge the gap between humanity and their kind. As the crew grapples with these revelations, they face a monumental choice. They can return to Earth with news of their discovery, forever changing humanity's understanding of the universe. Or they can stay and learn from the Cronians, becoming the first human ambassadors to a cosmic civilization beyond their wildest dreams. The decision is not easy. They think of their families back on Earth, of the billions who watched them depart, hoping for their safe return. But they also consider the incredible opportunity before them, the chance to unlock secrets of the universe that humanity has only begun to imagine. In the end, it's Arya who tips the balance. "We came here to explore, to push the boundaries of human knowledge," she reminds them. "What greater exploration could there be than this?" One by one, the crew members agree. Captain Rodriguez sends one final message back to Earth, explaining their discovery and their decision. Then, with a mixture of trepidation and exhilaration, they follow their Cronian guides towards the great ring structure. As they approach, they see that it's not just a construct, but a vast space station, a nexus point connecting countless alien civilizations across the galaxy. The Cassini-2 docks, and as the airlock cycles open, the crew steps forward into a new chapter of human history. The Stowaway's journey, which began in desperation and secrecy, has led humanity to its greatest discovery. As Arya takes her first step onto the alien station, she realizes that her terminal diagnosis back on Earth wasn't an end, but a beginning. In seeking a place to die among the stars, she has instead found a new way to live. The story of the Cassini-2 and its unexpected passenger doesn't end here. It spreads across the Earth, inspiring a new age of space exploration and scientific advancement. Governments and private companies pour resources into developing the technology to reach Saturn, hoping to follow in the footsteps of Arya and her companions. But more than that, the revelation of the Cronians and the galactic community beyond changes humanity's perspective forever. Old conflicts and divisions begin to seem petty in the face of the vast cosmic tapestry we're now a part of. A new sense of unity and purpose sweeps across the globe. Years pass, and more ships make the journey to Saturn. A permanent human settlement is established in the ring dimension, a shimmering city of light and science that serves as our species' first true foothold among the stars. And Arya? She becomes a legend, the stowaway who became humanity's first ambassador to the cosmos. Her journey reminds us all that sometimes the greatest discoveries come from the most unexpected places, and that the universe is far stranger and more wonderful than we ever imagined. As we look up at the night sky, at the distant speck of light that is Saturn, we're filled with a sense of wonder and possibility. Who knows what other secrets the cosmos holds, what other journeys await us? One thing is certain. The story of Stowaway to Saturn, a journey through the rings, is just the beginning of humanity's greatest adventure.